Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This class is the 8th class of Blender Extreme Beginner series. In the previous class, we learned how to transform objects in Blender. That means how to move, rotate or scale objects in Blender. If anyone missed that class, they can watch it by following the link provided in the description. Today's class is actually a small exercise using what we have learned so far. We will create a simple and basic table and chair. We already have a cube in our scene, so we will start with it. I will press S to scale it, and then if I press Z, it will lock to the scaling to the Z axis only. Now if I press S again for scaling, but this time after pressing S, I will also press Shift and then Z. This will scale the object on the both other axes except the Z axis. After that I will scale it on the X axis and then on the Y axis. I will move it slightly higher from its origin. If I select it and right click, you will see an option appearing here showing duplicate objects with the shortcut key Shift plus D. If I press Shift plus D, the object will be duplicated. Now if I right click or press escape, the duplicated object will stay in the same place. You might think it's the same object, but it's actually a duplicate object and its size is the same. However, in the outliner you will see it listed as cube.001 indicating it's a duplicate object. I will press S to scale it and then I will press Shift plus Z to neglect scaling on the Z axis. Then I will scale it until the size of the table legs matches what I want. I will move it to this position. Then I will scale it on the Z axis for the height of the table leg. After that I will move it downwards. I will duplicate it using Shift plus D. When I duplicating it, the object will snap to the mouse position. If I right click, it will stay in that position, or if I want to move it along a specific axis, I will press the key corresponding to that axis. For example, I will press Y and I will move it here. After that, I will select these two legs and then switch to top view by pressing numpad 7 key. I will duplicate them and then move them along the X axis to bring them here. Let's start by duplicating this large rectangle to begin designing the chair. I will scale it as well. I will press Shift Z to restrict scaling on the Z axis. Now, just like we made the legs of the table, I will create legs for the chair using the same process. I have explained each step for making the table and I am now repeating the same process for making the chair. If you have any question about any step, feel free to ask in the comment section. I will duplicate it again and then rotate it to use it as the chair's backrest. This was today's class in which we used what we have learned in Blender so far to design a simple basic chair and table. I hope you understood today's class. We will meet in the next class. Until then, goodbye and take care.